Hi, folks. Welcome to the Pod Rodder, Pod Rodder, with your host Billy Ray. We're doing a second episode. The title of this episode is called "The Lazy Plumber." So the reason for this podcast is for the past 2 weeks now, I've had a plumbing issue. Now, I have somebody he's not a certified plumber, but he does plumbing style work, and I've used him in the past, and I've had some success with this gentleman. And but for this issue, I'm going to call him the lazy plumber because of what has been going on for the time. And I just got finished, and I had to go get a more reputable um, company who did the work in a half hour that this joker never showed up to do. So that's why I'm calling this the lazy plumber. So background, like I said, this guy's we've been knowing him for about a year now, and he did some major work for us and saved us a lot of money. But it and we thought that he was reliable, and it takes some time to get in touch with him. I got in touch with him, but we'll just let the story play on from the beginning. Okay, so the issue we're having is that our shower, um, it's like a little valve that we have to push up when we want to use the shower, as opposed to just using the toilet. I'm sorry, the just the regular flow. If you're going to do a bath, so my wife and I and my son, we like to take showers. So we had this fixture. We had our house. We had this new. Well, it wasn't new at the time. New um, bathroom installed about almost 22 years ago. Matter of fact, and everything was been working fine, but this for some reason the thing just it was starting to be a problem when it was hard for it to switch over from the tub to the shower, and finally it gave up the ghost about 2 weeks ago. There were some other issues that we had, but those are minor issues, so I'm not going to talk about them because the real focus was on this tub shower situation. So I talked to my wife and said this has become a problem, and it stopped working. I used everything that I could think of, and it wasn't working. So I contacted our supposedly reliable plumbing contact, and it took him a couple days. Never got to him. I got his text. So then I called him. I said, told him what the situation was. He said, yes, okay. I'll try to be there next week. That was 2 weeks ago because I got a family that's out of water, and I'm going to be working this weekend. So maybe I'll stop by maybe sometime next week. I'll let you know. And that was the last time I talked to him on the cell phone. So about Wednesday, I had not heard from him again. So then I sent him a text. I say, "Well, hey, it's been a few days now, and I know this property's been situated. So I was just trying to follow up to see what day you're coming over, so we can get this thing started." I never heard from him. Never heard from him. Never heard of him. So my wife was getting antsy. So I contacted him from that Friday, and I said, what time are you coming over? And I didn't, and he didn't respond. He has not responded. Then the next following week, this is Tuesday. I sent him a text. Can you let me know or give me a call back? It wasn't urgent when you get a chance. He never called me back. So on Wednesday, I sent him a text. I said that we will be available. My wife and myself will be available for him on the weekend, ready to come by. So he sent me a text saying that that he will be coming over this weekend, which is this past weekend, and that he'll be over then at that time. And I said, fine, okay. I let my wife know that he'll be coming over probably on Saturday to do the work. You know, that sucker never showed up. He didn't text me. He didn't do anything. And so we gave him to Sunday, and he still hasn't text us back. So my wife said it's got to get fixed. So today, Monday, I got it fixed, and it cost me about $430 to get fixed. But I know that it got fixed. Okay. So my thing is that if you're gonna call yourself a reputable plumber, you just can't keep blowing people off like this. This is what's called bad customer service. And as far as I'm concerned, even though it's going to cost me more money, I don't want to deal with this turkey again, because he's not reliable. I mean, if he's reliable, and I would tell your friends about him and everybody about him, because he's done work for me, and I appreciate it. However, if he has poor customer service, then there's no need for me to continue to use him, because I don't know if my work's going to get done, first. Secondly, he has poor communication. So that's lazy. If you're in business to make money, and I'm giving you an opportunity to make money, I got money here for you to make money. And if you don't want my money, that's fine. You know, you didn't call me back. You didn't text me. You didn't do anything. You did everything that showed me that you didn't need me. So I'm perfectly perfectly fine to keep my money in my daggone pocket and just keep it like that. Because as far as I'm concerned, you fired yourself. I mean, I have money that I want to give to you for your labor, and I will pay you whatever rate that you want. But since you don't need me, well, that's fine. I'll just keep whatever money that I got, and I'll just have to pay a little bit higher price. But then I know I have somebody who's reliable, who will come and get the job done and won't have to worry about it. And that's what I need. I mean, I thought I was trying to help him, and he's black, he's a brother. I'm trying to help a brother out, But if you don't need my money, and you don't need my help, that's fine. I'm perfectly welcome. So that's my story on the Lazy Plumber. If you're in business to make money and to satisfy your customer, you gotta satisfy your customer, because if there's no customer, there's no business, and if there's no business, there's no money, and if there's no money, nothing happens. So anyway, I know it sounds like a rant, but that's my thing with the Lazy Plumber. So thanks for listening, and you guys take care. Found the podcast. This is Billy Ray. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.